The MIMUN News is here once again to report on the main events of the Moscow International Model United Nations 2016 at MGIMO University. Every night this week we will be informing you about the outcomes of committee sessions and reliving the most vivid moments of the day. Monday, the official opening ceremony of MIMUN 2016. Traditionally, the formal part begins with a string quartet performance. Then the VIP guests of the ceremony take their places at the dais. MGIMO University Rector Anatoly Torkunov takes the floor. It's the second year in a row that Alexei Pushkov greets the delegates. This time his speech touches upon the complicated state of the international affairs and the most relevant issues. The opening ceremony seems almost a shorter version of the MUN itself. The atmosphere is both serious and easygoing, and the formal mood of the event is lightened by a selfie with all the participants. It is taken by Irene Martinetti, the Director of Programs at the World Federation of UN Associations office at Geneva. After her welcoming speech comes the time for the MIMUN Secretary General Oleg Yegorov to take the floor. He briefly outlines the major advantages of this year's conference, praises the work of the news agency, the preparation of committee chairs and experts, and the overall quality of the organizational efforts. He also describes the social program. Oleg finishes his address with that very phrase that everyone longed to hear.
Объявляю московскую международную модель ООН 2016 года открытой.
MIMUN opening ceremony is covered by the federal and international TV channels. Reporters are asking MGIMO University Rector Anatoly Torkunov various questions. At the other side of the hall, delegates from China are taking pictures with the Secretary General. Participants will have a photo to remember this day by, and Oleg receives a video of the World Model United Nations as a present from the delegate. More than 700 people are taking part in our MUN, 650 delegates, as well as observers, guests, and about 100 members of the Secretariat. The Russian delegates have arrived at the conference from all over our country. Some even took a plane for the very first time. I came from Yekaterinburg a few days ago. I have to admit that was my first flight ever. Rinat represents Turkey in DISEC. It's his first time at MIMUN, but he did not get here accidentally. He has already won the title of the most constructive delegate before. The delegates at DISEC are discussing the issues of disarmament. The agenda is the Convention on Prohibitions and Restrictions of the Use of Certain Conventional Weapons. The debate never stops, but orderly discussions and search of compromise are the main parts of an MUN.
It is very complicated how you have to debate, how you have to discuss this kind of topics. So I think it's a really nice opportunity, and being part of this model, I think it will help you a lot with your career in order to improve yourself in a professional and the personal way.
Several hours ago, the Global Village Cultural Festival came to an end. It was first featured among MIMUN socials in 2015. 10 national cultures were represented in the foyer of the conference hall. Participants could enjoy fine dishes from all over the world, music and dancing. Delegates performing at the concert represented the cultures of the countries they came from. This time tomorrow, this hall will host the traditional MIMUN ball. Marina Vatrasova, MIMUN News, Moscow International Model United Nations.